Okay, I have started recording. This is May 22nd at 2200 EVE time, and we are about to go fly bombers. Okay, anyone need anything before we undock? I know one of us is still on the way, but we're going to do a practice bomb run first.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
In the bomb's description, it says like 6,400 damage, but it also says under the armor resistance 99.8%. Is that the bomb's resistance?
Mm-hmm, because bombs can blow each other up.
Okay.
Okay, does anyone...
How many bombs should we bring along?
You should have 2 in your launcher and 1 in your hold. I just linked an item in Fleet. Please take a look at it, and if you can use it, let me know.
I use it and I've got one in my hold.
You've got one? Okay. Who is I?
Will Canjus.
Okay, well, let me give you another one. Okay, anyone else?
How many torpedoes do we need total?
I've got about 500.
Oh, you got more than me.
That's fine.
Yeah, I've got 250. Should I buy more?
No. Yeah, like another 100. Okay, anyone else able to use the small mobile warp disruptor? If you have them, just let me know that you have them. Okay. So it looks like we've got 6. That should do well enough. Yep. Oh, we have 8. I forgot to count myself. Okay, that should be plenty. Please X up if you are not ready to undock. Code, don't worry about it. I know that you're on your way.
Do we only need the ECCM script for the sensor booster?
Is that the only one it came with?
Yep.
Actually, yeah. You shouldn't, because you don't need the lock range, and scan res doesn't matter quite so much with what we're doing. So yeah, the ECCM one's probably the one you need.
Roger that.
Sensor booster. I haven't got a sensor booster. I've got a warp disruptor 2 and a painter.
That's fine. There's several different fits. It depends on which one you got off contract or which one you set up. I don't have a sensor booster either, so.
Also, I have like 2 target painters. Will we? I mean, isn't there like a cap until like target painters are not useful anymore?
2 target painters are
stack,
fine.
They stack, but they always add.
Yeah.
They get stacking penalties.
They get stacking penalties on the same ship, but if multiple people are using them, it stacks on it.
Yeah, but we can only make a ship so big before the blast will not start like matter anymore, right?
Yeah, but we're not going to reach that critical mass with the number of bombers we have.
All right.
Okay, fleet, undock, undock, undock. Oh, before we get too far in this, can I get someone who has experience with bombers to X up for 2IC? Kivas, you've done these with me before, haven't you?
Once.
Okay. Then I'm going to make Galintros my 2IC and Kivas my 3IC.
Yay.
Okay. So absolute first thing I want you to do before you move your ship is take your bomb launcher and drag it all the way over to the right so that you will not accidentally hit it. I want you to do this before you move so that if you do accidentally hit it, you don't blow anyone up. Okay, once that's done, I'm going to warp somewhere, and then I'm going to have you warp to me. Reza, you're undocked, but you're not in fleet.
Correct. Sorry, there was a lot of things to just handle there in a short
That's
amount of
okay.
time.
Woohoo, co-ops 4.
Yay. Okay, fleet, go and warp to me. Okay, while you are in warp, set up your watch list. You want me at the top, and then Glintris, and then Kivas, and then add everyone else. Okay, once you land on the spot, mark it as initial landing. Okay, want everybody here. Okay, Alan, Geeking, and Mark.
I'm there.
Okay, just Alan still. Alan, are you here?
Yeah, I'm cloaked.
Oh, okay. Okay, so everyone make sure you have this bookmark saved as initial landing. Yeah, usually you want to be cooked. I'm just trying to keep track of where everyone is. Okay, I'm warping to a second point.
So can we have the sensor booster online while we're cloaked?
No. Okay, warp to Asher. And you'll want to mark this as warp off point.
Interesting, I can only approach you.
Then you moved
It's the
from...
order in the pop-up that's changed annoyingly. It'll be 3 down instead of the top one.
Okay, is everyone with me now?
Not yet.
Not yet? Okay.
What did you call this point, Asher?
Warp off point. Okay, everyone just sit tight for a minute.
Okay, I'm with you.
Actually, while you're sitting there, I want you to starburst and cloak up, which means activate your movement so that you're moving in a direction away from everyone else, and then as soon as you're far enough away from everyone else, cloak up.
So interesting to notice that the COVID Ops cloak do not have like this timer, the activation timer around it.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the
like
duration.
5 seconds.
Oh, but it doesn't have the duration marked around the portrait of the icon.
It doesn't have a duration.
Cool.
It has a cooldown. Okay, now everyone warp back to initial landing.
I can't even see my fleet mates in space like this.
Yep. Not when you're cloaked.
Interesting.
Okay. Oh shoot. White Russian.
Yeah, I need to warp at distance. I can't decloak you.
Yeah. White
Sorry
Russian.
about that.
Please warp to the warp off point and cloak up. I forgot.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So what everyone's gonna do now? Don't do it until I say so. You're going to align to the warp off point. There is a can about 37 kilometers away from us. When it hits 30 for all of us, which should be right around the same time, I will tell you to launch your bombs and then warp off. When you are at that point, you will hit the bomb launcher. Once the bomb launches, you'll immediately warp to the warp off point while you are in warp cloak. Does everyone understand the sequence?
No, say it again.
Okay. When I tell you to, you will align to the warp off point. Now, if you look along that line between where you are and where that warp off point is, at about 37 kilometers out, you see that cargo can? That's what
Yes.
we're bombing.
I don't see it.
It won't be on your overview, it'll be in space.
Yeah, and you, Raza, you want to come back towards us? so
Yeah,
you're not
Raza,
in
come
the
back.
bomb.
Come back, Raza. Everyone
I
is...
was just approaching.
No, when I say to.
Yeah, because otherwise you can be in the bomb explosion radius. It's bad.
Yeah.
I heard a line and I was like, okay.
Yeah, when I say to. When I say to, you will align to the warp off point. Then when I say to, you will launch your bombs. Raza, where are you going?
He was just driving
Away.
around.
No, come to me.
Yeah,
We
we all need to start in the same spot.
Yeah, we all gotta start in the same spot or we're gonna bomb each other. Hang on, I got someone trying to join the fleet.
While that happens, I have a quick question.
Okay, first, everyone stop moving.
Okay.
Hit control space. I want no one to have any velocity.
Go ahead and
Okay.
ask your question.
Go ahead, Raza.
These bombs, if we are from different ships, won't they blow up each other?
That's why everyone has to have scorch bombs. Because scorch bombs will generally not annihilate each other. If you have mixed bomb types, they annihilate each other. Is there anyone with move privileges in Mumble?
I might have.
I only have shrapnel bombs. I can pick up some.
Oh, yeah.
forward
If you
bombs.
have shrapnel bombs, please stock up and go get scorch bombs. Oh, does anyone have the page for Mumble set up? Sorry, I'm just getting a request real quick. Okay. Eleanor, why are you moving? Come back. Okay, who needed to go get scorch bombs?
Code. I'm still not there. I'm 14 jumps away. I'm docking up.
Okay.
To find some.
Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. When I say to, and not before I say to. Right now, everyone should have 0 velocity. When I say to, you will align the warp off point. Then when I say to launch, you will launch 1 bomb. Once that bomb launches, you will warp to the warp off point. While you are in warp, you will cloak up. Everyone got it?
Yes.
Okay. Align, align, align. Okay, launch bombs, warp off. Okay, we couldn't cloak because we were too close to each other. That's okay. All of the bombs hit the target. The cargo can no longer exists in space. And nobody hit each other. Excellent.
Up success.
Yep. Okay.
We get a kill mail for the can?
No, we don't. Okay, is anyone in station right now? Okay, we might be going to kill a horde fax that wants to get insurance fraud.
Awesome.
Go ahead and reload your bombs. You'll have to decloak to do that. I'm finding out whether or not the fax is still in place.
So how long does these bombs travel?
30 kilometers.
Okay.
Okay, fleet. Set destination A2 TAC. Okay, I'm trying to see. Okay, this guy is not in system. Okay, White Russian, please go and warp to the Velecum gate and check it out for us.
Sure.
Oh, everyone move White Russian up on your watch list to just below Kivas. White Russian will be our scout and will be providing tax for us. Because the way bombing runs are set up, you need tacticals. Otherwise you end up bombing each other and it's not so fun. Okay, everyone, Starburst, cloak up.
Okay, I'm 500 kilometers above the gate, and there's only one friendly.
Okay, fleet, warp Velecum. White Russian, go ahead and jump through.
Copy.
This is absolutely... Warping Cloaked is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Can you be seen by a D-scan while you're on this cloak?
While
No.
while you are cloaked, you cannot be seen on D-scan.
But that's only the covert ops cloak, right?
Nope, while you are cloaked, any cloak.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
But you can only warp in a covert ops cloak.
Yep. Okay, White.
So there's only one friendly in Velecum. I'm 500 kilometers above the gate.
Okay, fleet, jump.
Do we have any points or anything in this fleet?
Yep.
Yes.
Do other bombers have those?
Yes.
Yes.
But will not all bombers die then?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Generally no. Fleet warp K7D, cloak while warped. Cloak while warping.
There's a lot of details I need to pick up on here, I feel.
Yep,
Yes.
that's why we're doing this.
I'm at warping at 0, which is going to knock out our cloak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys cloak when you warp.
It's friendly. The system's green, so.
Still, it's good practice.
Yep. But we don't have to worry about the other end of the warp.
Oh, and dude is on public.
What's the radius in these bombs?
30 kilometers.
So,
Okay, White, report.
Sorry, I'm not through yet. Just do you just generally want me to jump ahead?
Yes.
Okay, copy that. Jumping now.
Yeah, right.
K7D, 1 Vic Jefferson, no others.
Oh, let's
Vic?
bomb Vic Jefferson.
did you say
I
Vic?
know. Yeah, I did.
Okay, Fleet, jump, K7D. White, see if you can find me a Vic Jefferson.
Yeah, he's in local.
Yep.
He's not on D.
Yeah, just look around real quick.
I'll do
Everyone
that.
hold your everyone else hold your gate cloak. Okay, SMEs.
Is he in a saber?
None of us are.
Then I've got him in D-scan now. Just need to narrow down a little bit.
Okay.
Actually, he's on grid with me.
Warp to White Russian.
Warp to me.
Everyone warp to White Russian. Cloak while warping. Okay, we will not be using bombs for this.
He bubbled me.
That's fine, we'll be there in a moment. We will be using torpedoes. Primary is Vic Jefferson and a Saber. Do not bomb. Do not bomb.
Are we gonna lock him up and shoot?
Yep,
Shoot.
lock him up. Get him.
He's targeting me.
Oh, White, if you can jump through, go ahead.
He's running.
Okay, I want him painted.
Painted.
He's very red.
Point.
Yay. Okay, overheat, guys.
Would kill him.
He keeps bubbling himself.
Range. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna get away now.
Maybe he's got reinforcements.
I doubt it.
We can't catch him now. It's just we
Break
spread the
off.
cloak up.
Go back down to the gate. Break off. Go down to the gate. White, go and jump through the gate.
Yeah, trying. Jumping out.
Okay. Everyone should be on the gate.
On which gate?
On the Wix gate. Oh. Wait, Russian, did you get out? Did you get clear to the other gate?
So I went back into Wix.
Okay. Come on back through to here.
Okay, copy. Because that's not our destination, right?
Yeah, it's not.
Saber's back.
Should try to get him again. Is anybody
Yeah,
close to him?
lock him up and shoot him. He's probably just going to jump through, but that's okay.
Point.
Yeah, he's just going to
He's
jump
jumping.
through. That's okay. Okay, White, are you back with us? Yes, okay.
I'm just jumping through, and I just need to burn through. Oh, the bubbles are gone. Okay.
Yeah, the bubbles are gone. Fleet, warp GTAC 3. And White, go ahead and jump through when you land.
We got +1 newt in system.
Okay, gate is clear. I'm jumping
Okay.
through now.
10 seconds on aggression timer.
Yep.
Local is clear.
Fleet, jump,
I'm
jump,
the only
jump.
one.
Jump into GTAC 3. Okay, Fleet Warp 7GC.
Reload tarps if you haven't.
Yep.
I forgot to arrange my weapons to make them work properly as a heatsink.
That's okay.
It just feels noobish.
Haha.
Seven GC is clear. It's only me and local.
Fleet, jump, jump, jump. Fleet Warp 0 TAC W.
These things align kind of slowly though, don't they?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, guys, make sure that you're cloaking when you're warping, or you decloak the people that are.
Yeah.
Zero tag W is clear. Only me and local.
Fleet, jump, jump, jump. Okay, on the other side, I want you to starburst and cloak up before we warp. That should make this go a little bit better. Acilia Black is now in system.
Do you want me to go into A2, B27, or wait for you guys?
What system are you in right now?
I'm in Kaira, Kaira.
He's on the low 6 side of A2.
Wait until we get there.
Okay.
Acilia is in a Nemesis. She's on the 7V tech gate and just walked off.
Okay, Fleet Warp 7V.
There's also an Ibis here.
Okay. If you want to kill the Ibis, you can.
I've already jumped.
Oh, okay.
7V tech is clear.
Okay. Okay, oh, the Ibis is out of range. Fleet, jump, jump, jump.
There's a bubble on the way to the T8H gate.
Okay, can you get us attack above the gate, please?
Yes, will do.
Okay, Fleet, starburst and cloak up. Align T8H once you are cloaked. Do not warp. There is a bubble. Don't go warp into the bubble, please. Okay, Alan, please cloak up.
When you say starburst, do you mean go to Celestials or you mean just move away from the gate?
I mean, move away from the gate.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a slightly different starburst when you're dealing with bombers.
Okay, you can move. You can walk to me now.
Fleet, warp to White Russian. Warp to White Russian.
And I'm going to jump through.
Okay. Okay, when you land, warp down to the gate.
One local in T8H.
Okay.
Can't see him on grid. He's in an incursus on D-scan.
Okay. Just go and check our outgate.
He's 300 kilometers from the gate. I'm walking to the outgate.
Okay. Okay, guys, stay on the gate.
He's just below the gate, your gate that you're about to jump through.
Okay. Okay, fleet, jump, jump, jump.
He's trigger kittens.
Okay, he just jumped.
that was-
he cross jumped us.
That was Darwinism bubble also.
Fleet warp warp A2, warp A2.
I'm jumping into A2.
Okay.
Ten people in local.
Okay. Actually, just hold on that gate.
Purifier, Minokawa, Chibisis, Augura.
Okay, are they on the gate?
Poco.
And nothing on the gate. I can't find them. I'm walking. Where are we going after this? This is the destination at the moment. Right?
This is the destination. We should be having a fax to shoot at momentarily.
Okay.
It's at the Planet 7 Poco.
There's a Cobra landing on gate.
Jan, it's at the Planet 7 Poco?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, fleet, I'm going to broadcast a Poco. Oh, fleet, jump, jump, jump. Sorry, jump into A2. Okay, I broadcast the Poco. When I say now, I want you to warp to that Poco at 30. Okay, fleet, warp at 30. Cloak up.
Actually, do you want me to stay away from that?
No, go ahead, come on in.
But probably not at 30, more like 70, right? To not decloak you?
We're gonna decloak anyways.
Are we going to approach within 30?
We're good right here. We are not launching bombs. We are not launching
Okay.
bombs. We are only using torpedoes.
All right.
Okay, fleet decloak and target the fax.
Fire.
Fire when ready. Okay, anchor up on Asher.
Is that thing pointed or something?
This is going to take a while.
This is
It's
gonna
just
take a while.
sitting there.
Yeah, this is insurance fraud, guys. It's
It
not
wants
gonna
to
do
die.
anything.
How so insurance fraud? Exactly.
It was-
His insurance is about to expire, and it is more cost effective for him to get the insurance money back than to continue to fly the ship.
I see.
It was insured before the change too, so I think you'll get more money back.
Yeah.
And we get a juicy kill meal, I see.
Yep.
Well,
The-
I wouldn't
This
call
thing
it
is
juicy.
tanky like crazy. Holy crap.
It's got no fitting other than rigs, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and it should
this
be a
isn't tanky
shield
at
ship.
all.
It should be a
Yeah,
shield ship. So
He does get the plus 20% to all resistances.
Yep.
Passively.
Can I ask why you're calling this a fax?
because
Because it's a fax.
it's a force.
Force auxiliary fax.
Okay, thanks.
Is this a force auxiliary ship?
I guess
Yep.
it's better than foe.
Yep. So if you want to get a picture of you shooting a force auxiliary ship, go ahead and take your screenshots.
see, going faster now.
All these beautiful painters.
Painters wouldn't help against this.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that, but they're still pretty.
yeah, they are pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one situation where the painters really don't matter. Oh, when this guy pops, do not shoot his pod. Do not shoot the pod.
Yep, I'll kill it myself.
What?
This is my ult.
Oh, do you want the pod shot?
Sure, it'll get me back up into Fade.
Okay, never mind. When it pops, shoot the pod.
It's empty, so don't hold it, just kill it.
Oh,
one's
spoiler
gonna get it.
alert.
That's okay.
Yeah, there was no way I was moving the 16 jumps to get this up to Fade, since Horde is moving out.
Oh, Horde's leaving?
Yep, they're moving to Fade. Same with part of Brave.
Oh,
French
wow.
Brave.
Oh, wow.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Well,
Is Affirmative staying?
I don't know. I just know about those two. Most of Brave is still here, but the rest might leave eventually.
Okay, guys,
There
get the
you guys
pod.
go.
If we can target it.
Target painters will help on this.
It shouldn't matter. It should wipe out. Yep, there we go. Okay,
See, someone didn't anchor up on Asher and got the kill there.
Okay. Jen, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Galintros wasn't anchored on Asher because my range is obviously 15 or 10 kilometers shorter than hers.
Okay,
Yeah, excuses.
Fleet, I want you to warp varying distances to the sun. And cloak up.
Everyone reload.
Yeah, reload before you cloak. I forgot about that. Thank you. Okay, so now we are going to do the next phase of this. Oh shoot, there's crap decloaking us here. All sorts of hobgoblins. Okay, if you got decloaked, just move a little bit and then cloak back up. Okay, so the gate we are going to be camping is the KAI gate. So here's how we're going to do this. White Russian, what I want you to do you have attack on that gate right now? Of any type?
No, not yet. I can go there.
Okay, I want you to warp to the gate at a distance, just in case there's a gate camp or something.
Yep.
And I want attack 150 above the gate, and then 150 below the gate.
Copy.
And that'll be enough to start with. Can I get my people who have mobile warp disruptor stacks up again, please? Cool. Okay. So Kivas, once White Russian confirms that the gate is clear, I want you to warp to the station at 100. And then
The gate is clear.
Excellent. And then warp to the gate at 30 and anchor a bubble.
Where's that?
And then move down to the gate, and when you're 5 from the gate, anchor another bubble. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm asking about the small mobile warp disruptor, the bubbles.
Yeah, got it now.
Okay. Will, I want you to warp at range to the O3L gate. Actually, hang on. No, to the T8H gate. Warp at range to the T8H gate, and then warp to the Carrier gate at 30, and do the same thing, anchor a bubble.
I'm away.
Asher, I'm going to put these tags into Aquarius tags, okay?
Okay. That would be
There's a
perfect.
Loki on the gate
We
right
just
now.
had a Loki land on the gate.
Okay,
Cloaked.
He's cloaked now.
okay.
We won't catch him.
Yeah, we won't catch him. And he's gonna assume that there's others if he saw an uncloaked bomber.
I don't think anyone was uncloaked at that time.
Oh, excellent.
Is the station here at Freeport?
No. Okay, so Will, you're warping at range to the T8H, and then from that gate to 30 off the Courier and putting a bubble up. Dominion, I want you to take A3 tack and do the same thing, and I will take O3 tack. Oh wait, no, Alan, no, you didn't. Okay. Everyone else stay put for the moment.
Does anyone have extra nanite repair paste? I didn't bring any for some reason.
I can give you some here in a minute.
I have 8
Just
left in my inventory. If you need any, I can give that to you. This is white.
You have how many left?
8.
Oh.
I don't think that's gonna be enough, I'm afraid.
Okay.
But thank you.
You could probably pop through into Kayla and buy some, isn't that Losec?
That is Losec. If you want to pop through and buy some, you can.
I'll do that.
Razzie, could you buy some for Eleanor as well?
I will buy some for Eleanor as well.
I suggest warping to white at range, just so you don't accidentally get caught in one of our bubbles.
Sorry, don't do it yet. Don't do it just yet.
Yeah, you just don't want to get caught in our own bubbles.
There is a tactical 150 kilometer below. It's in the Quarry's tax. You can warp to that.
You're all very sweet, but Rasha was very impatient and just warped to the gate of 0 and it worked.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get the tactical buff.
Gate flash.
Yeah, Rasha's going to Cairo right now.
Where's that?
There's no station here. I'm gonna go +1.
Bubbles up from Kivas.
Yep. Okay, so the O3 and one of the other gates is on the same line. Probably T8H. Okay, so, yeah, Glintros, put your second one just close to the gate. I'm going to put mine slightly above the gate, and we'll put yours slightly below the gate, your second bubble.
On the KAI gate, is anyone cloaked up there? I'm just flying through there to get to the top. Don't want to decloak you.
I don't know.
I see 2 people uncloaked.
Yep, there's at least 3 of us uncloaked.
Okay.
Where are we at right now? I'm still by the sun.
You're still supposed to be by the sun. We're placing bubbles. Okay, there's an incoming gate flash. Cloak up if you're near the gate. If you can.
Phantasm.
Okay. I'm just going to leave it be for the moment. It's not in a bubble.
I'll head back to you guys because the nearest station is still like 3 jumps
He's
away.
crashing the gate.
Yep.
You don't want to fight a Phantasm with bombers anyways.
Certainly not before we're set up.
That thing's vicious.
No, he's not crashing the gate. He's burning, trying to uncloak people.
Okay, don't get decloaked, guys. Okay, if you're on the gate, go ahead and warp to the below tack. Just get clear. Just watching to make sure he doesn't start shooting our bubbles.
Rush jumping into A2?
No.
No?
No.
No, there's a Phantasm on the gate. Oh,
What?
Well, I did jump.
you might be okay.
I'm above the gate though. I'm 50 from him, 60 from him.
Yeah, he's trying to move down to where we are. I'm not
Should
sure.
I move and manually cloak?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I could uncloak and distract him a little bit if you want.
Where are you?
I'm good.
I'm about 100 kilometers away, or 50 kilometers away from him at the moment, just to the sort of diagonally to the bottom of the gate.
Okay, so you're not at the tack.
No, I'm trying to move up to get a tack above the gate.
50's too close.
No, I know, that's why I'm still moving. But
No,
I'm
no,
moving
no, no.
very
I mean,
slowly
I
on
mean,
it.
50 is closer to the Phantasm than I want you.
Okay.
He's still 100 off of us.
The other thing I could do is warp away and come back to the gate and then burn up. Because he's going down, right?
There's Sinos up in here.
They're on the station.
Yeah, but there's now 2 of them.
Bear Ibis's last saw.
Oh, okay. It might just be the
Oh
Fox.
no.
Okay, Raza, just warp back to the sun.
Roger that, man.
Okay, fleet at the below tack. Warp back to the sun at 100. White Russian, just keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to put the other bubble down.
That's okay. I didn't get
FC, I
get
will
any
need
of mine
1
done.
minute beer back.
Okay.
+1 in local.
Okay.
Actually 2.
Okay, wait, what's he doing?
So the Phantasm has just warped off.
Okay.
Not in the direction of the sun.
It
I
was
think
A3 tack and T8H gates direction.
Okay. So he's moving on. What's coming out of the gate? What was the new locals through our gate?
Sorry, what is our gate?
The one you're sitting on.
All right. So I've not seen anything on grid yet. Nothing that's uncloaked. There is this guy Advocate. He's Pandemic Legion. I don't know what he's flying though.
Okay. Do you have the above tack set yet?
Going there now. I need to uncloak now to get there quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably should have let I kept my micro warp drive. I fitted to the afterburner when you told everyone to do that, but I think I was probably a little bit special in that regard.
I don't know, it could go both ways. You still have a better chance of surviving an accidental stray bomb than with the afterburner than with the micro warp drive.
Okay.
Okay, fleet, I want you to open up your Aquarius tacks and warp to the below 150 tack.
I don't have that tack. Should I do what? Just wait for you guys and warp to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, here in a second you can warp to Galintros.
And if you don't have the tack, go ahead and save it.
Do we uncloak each other if we're all cloaked?
No.
No.
Nope.
Okay, you can warp to Galintros. I'm marking in local. Or I mean fleet.
So right now I'm sitting on top of all my Unisys, but I can't see any of you.
Yep.
Yep, at less than 2,000 meters from all of us.
That's very special somehow.
Okay, I'm going to warp to the gate and put another bubble down. Everyone else stay put.
What is this tax name? Sorry. That we're warping to.
I'm sorry, what?
What is the name of this location we're warping to?
150 below.
Thank you.
If you have access to the unique Queris tags, there's only one tag in this system. That's it. I'm halfway there.
Okay.
Gate flash.
We're at 1+ in local.
That's E. It's me.
Oh, friendly gate flash. Got it.
And this guy is Silent Samurai. Looks like an explorer, but has quite a few kills to him.
Okay, I'm moving to above the gate so I can put the other bubble.
Okay, and I've got 160 kilometers above the gate bookmark for you now.
Okay.
Do you want some to the side as well? Silent Samurai is an interceptor, by the way. He just uncloaked. Okay.
He just jumped out. Yeah, if you can do some to the side, that would be awesome.
Will do.
Okay, fleet, warp to... Oh, the attack probably hasn't propagated yet. Have you started moving, White?
I'm moving.
Okay, pause and cloak up so that everyone can warp to you and get that tack real quick.
Sorry, you want me to cloak up?
Yeah, just cloak up for the moment.
Okay.
So that they can warp to you without decloaking.
I'm cloaked. You can warp to me.
Okay, so fleet warp to White Russian and save his spot as 150 above. Oh, it won't let you warp
I cannot.
to there.
We're too close to him.
It's not because you're too close, it's because the bubbles are in the way. Okay, White, you put it in tax, right? It'll propagate in a couple minutes.
You can actually
tax.
You can warp to the tag. Tag is not in the way of the bubble.
And that says 160 above, is that correct?
That's right.
Okay.
It hasn't propagated for me yet.
So what are we going to do? We're going to establish a perch where we're 30 off all these bubbles?
No, we're gonna actually, stay above or below while White burns us some more tax. But all of the bubbles are within 30 of the gate. So we're just gonna get a few different angles, and then we can warp either directly to the gate or to the offside angles. And throw the bomb and align to a celestial and go. I don't understand why it takes longer for it to propagate for some people than others.
And you're looking in the right folder?
Mine's not propagating yet either. I see the 150 below, but not below.
If you go into your people and places under places tab and go down to the Curious tax and just hit the little triangle there, it usually populates immediately.
Nope, I'm in there and it's still...
Close it and then open it again.
Yeah, that worked for me. Cool.
So I can now
Plus
warp.
one.
System. Rastafari.
Okay. Let's wait and see what he pops out in.
So you want us to warp to the TAC 160 above?
Yes. Dremiel. And he's not in the bubble.
And he walked off.
And he's a Jambil.
Yep. He is not what we are after.
So I'm slightly amazed I can warp from the tack above to the tack below, somehow missing all those bubbles.
Yep.
Same.
So
Means I
that's just
didn't.
very precise alignment, presumably.
Means I managed to not screw this up.
If it's more than 150 kilometers, then the bubble won't catch you.
I'm not sure I understood that. Say it again.
If it's more than 150 kilometers from your warp endpoint, then the bubble won't catch you.
Yep. Which is why 150 above and 150 below.
That would make 300.
Yeah, but from the bubbles, so...
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
The
cool.
Incursus in a bubble?
No.
Negative.
Nope, the Incursus
He's-
is at attack.
He's at 80 kilometers from me.
Yeah, he's 60 from me. You know, approach the Incursus.
Yeah, 60 for me too.
If someone gets into point range, let me know. Stay cloaked. Because he's just sitting there. Thinking he's safe because he's at attack.
And his name's telling us he's got rail. Do you think that's true?
His name's telling us what?
That he's
His ship.
rail fit. In my overhead it says Jason Legend into Incursus Rail.
I can tell you
That's
that
funny.
that is true. He
He
looks like
warped.
Railfit.
Yeah, he warped. Okay.
He is Railfit indeed.
Okay.
Hey,
Kivas?
he's yellow batsing me.
Oh,
I'm just
warped,
gonna warp
warped
out
right,
here.
warped warp. Oh,
I'm warping out. Yeah.
okay.
Tengu.
Is the Tengu in a bubble?
No.
Nope, the Tengu jumped through. And I think Jason's about to jump through as well. Yeah, he's jumping through. Okay, Kivas, can you take over calling for a minute? I need a quick bio.
Yep, sure. Everyone just hang tight. White, are you getting us tax?
Yes, so you now have one 150 kilometers front, I call it. I'll give you another one just to the back of that in hopefully a minute or so.
Great.
Excellent. When you're done with that, can you try to burn some that are about 30 from the various bubbles?
Sure.
Excellent. I will be right back. Glintros should be back in a moment too.
We've got another pandemic horde that makes 6 now. So where is the fleet right now? You guys at the 150 above or below?
160 above, I think.
All right.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't see these bookmarks in space. They were there before, now they've gone.
There should be 3 at the moment in space. Around this gate.
Yeah, I think it's my computer playing up.
No, I can't see them as well. They're in my folder, but I can't see them in space.
Yeah, I can't either.
It's another +1 in here.
Okay, Galintros is back.
Taking over, Gal.
Dramiel's back.
I'll go for it.
Right. Yeah, the Dramiel looks like he's jumping. He's not in a bubble.
Yeah.
Another +1. Another pandemic horde.
Okay, I am back and I'm warping back to you guys.
Alright, nothing much happened. We did Dramiel land and jump, but he wasn't in a bubble.
Okay.
Yeah, he went to a Celestial first, so.
And we have one more attack on the gate at the so-called front.
Excellent.
And you've got a back attack as well. I'm now going to the bubbles and create 30k bookmarks.
Excellent. If it's approximately 30k from more than one, you don't need separate ones for each one.
Okay,
Because some of them are pretty close to each other.
cool.
We can also use the gate as a 30k one, but it will we'll get drug into a bubble if we use it that way.
FC, we got a Mollis in the bubble.
Shoot!
Mollis is primary.
Nah, let him go. He's not worth it.
How much are your bombs?
6,000 apiece.
Oh, well, okay, that's still worth it.
Our bombs?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
No, the cost? Millions.
I mean, how much do you pay for a bomb? Not a bomber,
million.
but a bomb.
They're a
How
million
much?
apiece.
Yeah, they're about a
Roughly.
million apiece.
Okay, my hull is like half that.
Yeah, what we're looking for is cruisers and bigger. Though we can get smaller stuff with torpedoes. I'm not going to try bombing something small.
With the 30-kilometer distance, do you want to be a little bit outside of 30k, exactly 30k, a little bit inside of 30k? How does it? I mean, because a bubble obviously has a radius, right?
A little bit outside of 30k.
Okay.
Is there a limit to how many personal bookmarks you can have?
I don't think so.
500.
There is a limit. You have to go to Seamus Donahue's session to find out how many. It's a big number.
It's
Okay.
13,000.
Oh my goodness.
So,
That's how many you can make.
so effectively, no.
You can have more if you trade them.
We trade bookmarks?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
That is a thing.
If you open the people and places and you hold down shift, you can drag and drop and it will create a copy of the bookmark where you drop it. And then you can trade that just like an item.
Yep.
You should see a few bookmarks popping up now, I hope. I've created 2 already.
They're not populating yet, but they probably
Confirmed,
will.
yeah.
Cool. When we're all done, White, I'm going to want you to clear out everything except the above and below tax. When we're done with the fleet.
Sure, I'll do that, yeah.
Because otherwise people might get annoyed because we're creating a gazillion bookmarks.
Yeah, I saw the email yesterday.
Oh, that's what the email was about?
I think there's an email about that almost every other day.
We can only have 500 core bookmarks, is the thing.
Yeah. Which is more than a little bit silly that they put that restriction there.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I think that's because they're saved in game on their servers and not on your computer.
Your personal ones don't get saved on your computer either.
They don't?
No, because you can if you swap computers, you can still access them.
Yeah, I think so.
That is weird then.
But like my little personal corp with like 15 people in it, I'm constantly having to winnow bookmarks because we get too many. So I can't even imagine how crazy it gets for the uni.
And that's just you and your alts.
No, just me and a few friends. And my alts. But I think we got like 7 people. Like 7 players. So not a ton of us. Not even close to a ton of us.
So if somebody lands in these bubbles, how will it work? What will happen?
I will call attack for us to warp to. If we are bombing, we will align to the bubble they are caught in and blow them up with bombs. If we are torping, we will lock them up and torpedo them.
And having launched our bomb, where do we warp to?
When you land, before you launch, look for a celestial that is in alignment with where you are. And as soon as you throw your bomb, you warp to that celestial. So
Because you have to actually have our nose pointing at the bubble, don't we? And we can't, that's one direction we can't warp in, so we'll get stuck.
It's got to be it unless it's 150 from your end of your warp, you're good.
Okay, I've got you now. Yeah.
So I'm gonna actually warp down to those and check them and see if I can determine what celestials will work. Oh, Crane. Oh, that's an incoming? No, he's gone. Yeah, he wasn't in a bubble. Okay, White, are you still near the
I'm
30?
I'm just placing one more, and I think check out the 30-4. That's probably the best one because I think it catches 4 or 5 bubbles at once, or 4.
Okay. That one I only have 1 through 3 populated, so as soon as that one pops up, I'll jump down.
It seems a bit random because at the start I got them like fast, but now I don't have 3 or 4 yet.
It is kind of random.
You can speed it up if you save your own personal bookmark. That's another way.
Okay, so I'm done here. What I'll do now is I'll give you some to the side, some tacticals, and then I'll just hide somewhere where I'm not going to uncloak you.
Okay, yeah, if you warp to a tactical that we're not at and just cloak up, you'll be fine.
Cool, I'll do that.
Flash.
Okay.
Flashy Mauler.
He's not in line with any of our attacks, it looks like.
Warped in the direction of A3 tech.
Okay. Yeah, we're more likely to catch someone warping to us than someone jumping in.
How big is the bubble you put on the gate?
They're smalls.
And they could be anywhere 11k diameter around the gate.
Yeah, they've got a 5,000 meter. That's why I tried to snug some up as close to the gate as we could, but you can only put so many.
Sure, you can't cover it all.
Yeah, because you can't put it within 5,000 of the gate, so. That is why a dictor would be lovely.
I'm turning into one.
Yep. That would be awesome.
+1. Same guy again, advocate.
Okay. No gate flash though?
No, must have. I think he traveled through the system, or I think he traveled through the system and must have come back now.
What was he in?
Was that the Mauler?
That was a phantasm, I think.
Oh. With us all here, if he gets caught in a bubble, we can take him.
While he's not, can I just say that whoever did this contract had no idea what he was doing with the ship. I'm apparently using thermal weapons on a kinetic bonus ship.
Ouch.
Oh my god. Does anyone have spare kinetic torpedoes in surplus?
I've got no, I don't. Sorry.
Okay, dude jumped
Yeah,
out through another
Kivas
gate.
does. Kivas does.
Okay, you guys want to warp to the sun and trade them?
Thank you. Warping at 0.
Sure.
That is so annoying. I was wondering why my damage was so low on that last kill.
Are you sure you're kinetic? What hull are you
Yes.
flying?
I'm flying Gildari.
Oh yeah, okay.
Sure. So I was just looking up my bomb damage and noticed that everything is kinetic here. That's like 60% damage off. That's so stupid. I'll decloak so you can find me.
How many you want? 300?
Half is good, yeah.
Okay, and 4 finally populated.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Well, that's annoying.
At least I found out before next kill.
Warping to the tacticals gets me inside a bubble.
Which one was that?
The number 4.
Okay, and hang on, let me just see. You're cloaked, right?
Yeah, I'll decloak for a second.
Just so I know which one you're in. Okay, I'll place it a little bit to the side to not get you in that bubble. Just give me 1 second.
Yep.
I have one that's fairly close to there, actually, if you want to use it. Just going to warp and check it.
Actually, just confirm you warp to the number 4, right?
I warped to number 4, yeah.
Yeah, so I've got one that puts us within 27, 28, 31, 32, and 37. And then 39.
Cool.
I'll put it in the Aquarius tax.
Okay. Yeah, and White, just go ahead and erase the number 4 one.
Okay, we'll do it.
I'm going to go ahead and check all of them and make sure that... Make sure we can actually do this without it being too close.
Sure.
Okay, 1 is good. And yes, we are hovering around the gate. Yeah, I'm sorry, gate camping is not the most exciting thing. I tried to pick one that at least had decent traffic. Okay, 2 is good.
How are you going to tell which tack goes with which bubble?
I will see what the person is closest to when I'm looking at the tacks on the screen on the tactical overlay.
Flashy flash.
Okay, I'm gonna stay put then, because I'm 30 off of the gate. Oh, it's a pod.
Oh, a capsule.
Yeah.
Alan's gonna log and log back on because my computer's playing up.
We just got +3
Okay.
in system.
Yeah, 2 of them were capsules. And the third one is a trigger kitten as well.
We might have trigger kittens extracting here, so Crusader.
Crusader.
Frigate.
Yeah, he is not in the bubble.
And it's an interceptor.
Which way did he come from that we missed him?
He came from outside to jump out of this system, so.
Yeah, I'm not sure what gate he came through. However, I'm moving to near where he came through at. And then Will, you still have bubbles, right?
Yeah, I've still got one.
Okay. Once I get into position, I'm gonna have you warp to me and put a bubble where I am.
Wait, did you delete my tack?
I deleted my tag.
Where the heck did mine go?
I had a tag called right.
I had one called Kai_bubbles ×4.
That's still here.
Yeah, that's still there.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't see it now. That's awesome.
It says when I click on it, this bookmark does not belong to you.
Okay, Will, go ahead and warp to Asher and place a bubble where you land. You might have to nudge very slightly off the gate. You might end up just a shade too close. Let me know when you land.
I've just landed on 7 km, well 7,000 km off.
Oh, perfect. Yep, decloak, put your bubble up.
Wait, so bombers can also have bubbles?
We can launch anchorable bubbles. Anyone can launch an anchorable.
What's the difference between an anchorable bubble and the other ones?
The anchorable bubble, you've used a mobile tractor unit, right?
Yes.
These anchor the same way you put as when you put a mobile tractor unit down, and then when you anchor them, 120 seconds later they come online and they're a bubble, but they're items in your cargo hold. A ship-made bubble is made by, on a Dictor, a launcher that uses probes, and on a Hick, just an actual module on the ship. So
Cool.
there's no physical item you have to carry around, and there's no anchoring time. It's instantaneous.
The only additional thing I would say to that is when you do launch for self, like you do with a mobile tractor unit, in addition you have to right click on it and click anchor.
Yeah. Where with a mobile tractor unit, you don't have to do that.
So you've now got tacticals in all 6 directions.
Perfect.
And what I'll do is I'll just position myself cloaked like within 100 kilometers of the bubbles, because that's my targeting range for the dampeners, just in case they're useful.
Perfect. Now we just need some traffic.
Yeah.
We set up a lovely
Yay.
shot. We need customers.
Need customers. That's funny.
Okay, Kivas, it's not letting us warp to your beautiful tack.
Really?
Yeah, it's saying you're not the owner.
Well, what the heck?
You got to save it in the corporate bookmarks.
Well, it's in the corporate
It is?
bookmarks. Yeah, it's just not letting us warp to it.
Well, I don't know.
So it did that for me a few times and then it let me.
Huh.
This game is bug-free, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
No, it won't let me use it either.
Well, it's free of something. I'm not sure that bugs is the word I would use.
Well, sorry guys. Tried.
No, it's all good.
Can someone who is at the tag X up in fleet so we can warp to him and do a personal bookmark?
Yeah, Kivas, can you warp to your tack?
No, I was saying it's not. I can't even see my own tack now.
Oh, Galintris was able to warp.
Warping to Galintris.
Oh, no. I'm at the one above.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now that we have bookmarks in all directions, instead of aligning to a celestial, you'll align towards the bubble, launch your bomb, and then the nearest tack to your line is what you will warp to.
So I've just been trying that and it says I can't do it because the mobile warp disruptor intersects my path.
Yeah. Yeah, and we need to warp our way to like a tactical or something, or to a celestial. If we're gonna warp away.
It depends on which one you use. Bounce around and find out just find which ones work for each.
You can basically, if you zoom out, you can tell with your eyes, basically.
Yeah, because I just tried from 5 to front, and that one worked.
Left to right seems to work as well.
There's a Ferox on Long D.
The Ferox is 111 from me right now, and I'm about 100 or so from the sun.
Oh,
So
really?
is he at 0?
I don't think he's at 0. I think he's away from the sun. Hold on, let me find the sun.
So we could warp to you at 100, for example.
Well, it depends on what side he's on. I'm gonna go take a look.
Yeah, he may be between me and the sun. No, the other way around. I'm between him and the sun.
So he's like 200 from the sun.
Yeah.
Okay, someone warp. Okay, who's speaking?
Delidium.
Okay, warp. I want one person only, warp to Validian at 100.
Galintris will do it, or Raza's doing it.
Oh, he's off.
left.
He just warped, yeah.
Starting warp.
Okay, I'm warping back to the gate. Okay, so here's where we got a decision point. We have all these lovely techs and we have a gate camp, but we're not getting any customers. Do you guys want to wait and see a little bit? Or, because the main point of this was to learn the mechanics of setting up the warp points and all of that. So do you want to wait, or do we want to pick up the bubbles and go?
I say we set a time on it. Like, let's set for 20 or something.
Yeah, let's give it a half an hour. at 20,
Yeah, exactly.
at 2400. I mean, that's what gate camping is about. Let's give it a half an hour. If we don't, then we pick up and go.
Excellent.
We have to wait to find out how it goes.
Okay, then we will wait until midnight Eve time, and if nothing comes and partakes of our bubbles, then we will go ahead and move on.
Ferox on grid.
Is he in the bubble?
No use of attack.
No. He's at attack.
Damn.
He's 200 off the 150 back.
Yeah.
180.
Yep, I see him. And that gives him a clear path to the gate.
And also, he is Trigger Kittens. So
Yep.
they have some intel on us now.
Well, they have some intel on the bubbles, but they've already sent other people through already. In capsules.
I will try to go towards him cloaked in his direction. I have my distance from my tech just in case it's a corporate tech. So.
Okay. Yep. If you can get a warp on him, or get his tech, either one.
It'll take a long time because I'm cloaked, and that means I'm traveling at 10%.
Actually, I'll just warp down into it. Because with the Kovops...
Our attack is still about 200 off of him, I think.
Yeah.
He is now moving.
Oh, okay.
Quickly.
Yep, he just warped to the gate. He just did the trigonometry and realized that he could get through just fine.
Math took him that long?
Or he was waiting to see if something decloaked. Okay, so this back tack is a good one for 5. Actually, this back tack should be a clean one for almost all of the tacks. And when it isn't, above and below is always an option. You just have to react really quickly because you won't be able to align to it ahead of time.
How long is the travel time on these bombs?
12 seconds.
Yep. So you gotta
No matter how far you are?
They only go 30.
They go 30. They go exactly 30. Always.
Oh, they go exactly 30. That's interesting also.
Yep, so you need to be in warp in less than 12 seconds.
But how do we paint the target then?
We don't.
You don't when you're bombing.
Yeah, the painter is for when we're using torpedoes.
But say in theory, now just for the theory of it, could you not throw the bomb and just turn the other direction and paint the target and stay out of the blast radius?
Yeah, you can.
Effectively enlarging the signature of the enemy target?
You can. Just know if the enemy locks you and shoots you, you're dead.
Yeah,
because
the bombers are
ships are made of
slow
paper.
aligning and they don't have any tank. So kind of general rule of thumb is you want to have a warp away behind whoever you're launching the bomb at so you can be kind of aligned to it when you're aligned to throw your bomb.
Yeah.
Launch your bomb and warp and cloak.
Yeah, that's the ideal.
Also, Asher, might I see your fit just for the fun of it?
That is what I am playing.
Yeah, there's something totally wrong with this fit.
There's multiple different valid fits for bombers.
Yeah, but mine has missile guidance enhancers in the low slots.
Yeah, that's fine.
But we have so many target painters, it doesn't really make any sense.
If we're shooting it at a destroyer, it does. If we're shooting at a T3D or something.
If nothing's happening, can we do a practice? See if we going through the sequence.
I don't think we have the bombs to do that.
Actually,
not firing the bombs, just making sure the warping works, because I'm still finding I get stuck in bubbles.
What I would like everyone to do is just warp to all the points and figure out...
+1 in local.
Okay. Hold on that.
Darwinism.
Our dear friends.
Is it a Proteus?
Proteus.
Okay, he's probably interdiction nullified then. Because usually if you're in a Proteus and in nullsec, you're interdiction nullified because you're not stupid.
Could we, in that case, not just jump through the gate and kill him on the other side? Oh, it's not low sec.
It is low sec, but you can't launch bombs on the other side. And he can just warp off.
So bombs are banned in anything but low sec and null sec.
Correct. Null sec and wormholes.
All right.
Okay, so what I want you guys to do is just warp to the different tacks, figure out what's in line with each, and figure out what your personal warp off spot for each one's going to be. Can I get someone who's in one of the squad lead positions to tag? Actually, White Russian, you're in a squad lead position, right?
Yeah.
Can you tag all of the bubbles? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just give me 1 second.
Okay. Because it will make this a lot easier. Yeah, part of the problem with the warp to the Celestials thing is this gate is above the plane, which makes it a little bit harder to deal with.
Got a Nemesis on Long D.
Yeah, he's part of our fleet, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, friendly.
Oh, did Mark just DC?
He logged out and logged back in to try to fix his client.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, Mark, move down into more bombs. We only want 9 bombers in a squad.
Because?
I think it has to do with
Bombs annihilating each other.
Yeah.
Is it 9 or 7? Did it ever used to be 7?
It's actually generally 8, but 9 tends to be okay. 8 gives you some room.
Yeah, the big reason why was because Nova from Bomber Spar told me that.
Well, fair enough.
I do not know the exact reason.
Okay, I am moving towards Kivas's tack. I will let you know when I land on it, and everyone can warp to me and get it.
They should now all be numbered.
Okay, try warping to Kivas's tack again. See if it'll let you. See if it's letting people know before I...
Which one?
Kai _ bubbles times 4.
Yeah, let me warp that
It's
down.
working.
It's working now? Yay.
Might be a little bit close on a couple of them.
It's a 15 blast radius, so it should be okay.
Oh, it's 15 radius.
Yep.
So much learning.
So, like, from
That's
this
what we're here
spot,
for.
if you were hitting something in the number 8 bubble, the 150 front would be your warp point.
So interesting to note, and probably important to remember, is that it doesn't matter if you lock up your enemy target. You have to be going towards him.
Yeah,
Your ship is only shooting the bun directly frontal.
You don't target lock them. Yeah, you gotta be aligned to them, and then just launch your bomb. You don't have to lock them.
Yep, you don't lock them out
Probably
at all.
pretty important to note.
However, if you're using torpedoes, then you lock them because they work normally.
And since the place we're warping to won't be precisely aligned, presumably you have to align to your target, and then...
Yes.
Yeah, So it'll be an extra second or two of align time. But you've got 12 seconds, so if it takes you 2 seconds to align, you're still good. The big thing is to not move 15 kilometers closer to your target after you launch the bomb. That's the absolute #1 thing. So don't afterburn towards where you're going, because that'll get you blown up. The second reason it's important to warp off is because if someone makes a mistake in their bombing run, you don't want to be close enough to catch their bomb.
Keeps is going to try something here. I might decloak for a sec as I pass by a disruptor.
Okay.
Actually, I've created a corporate bookmark where the trigger kitten just landed a while ago.
Ooh,
it's
excellent.
320 kilometers off the gate.
Okay.
What's
Front
it called?
doesn't work.
It's called trigger underscore 320 km Kai.
Got it.
Buzzard.
Buzzard.
Yeah.
He's at the gate.
Yeah, he
went straight through.
Well, no, he was cloaked, so he probably didn't get uncloaked by any of the bubbles.
Is this a regional gate?
Doesn't look like it.
Well, I thought all nullsec to lowsec ones were.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because it looked like he was pretty far away when he jumped. I mean, he was in the 2 bubble, as it looked on my screen.
Asher, can I get your help a second?
Sure.
So I'm at the bubble Kai bubbles ×4, and I'm looking through #8 bubble at the tactical you're suggesting we should warp to. If I try and warp to it, it says I can't because there's a bubble in the way.
Huh. Hang on, let me get back down there. I didn't actually try warping it, I just tried aligning it.
I'm actually just burning attack on that one right now. Because I realize the same thing.
Okay. Yep, you're right. It won't let you because the bubble's directly in the path.
Also, will it be a problem if we hit the gate?
No.
Can one effectively destroy this gate?
No.
No.
I think
No.
the gate just doesn't have no effect on him.
Gate is invulnerable.
That's probably good.
We're not going to use that bubbles ×4 as a perch, are we?
No, that's a spot you can warp to if something's in one of the bubbles.
Oh, okay.
If you go to an out of align tack but just want to get off grid before the 15, you can always warp to the above or below too, because those will never have a bubble in their path. But you've got the align time to take into account. This gate is really just not well designed for what we're doing. But it's well designed for one thing. It's designed for us to learn all about how these work.
We only need to kill one thing for this to be a success.
Oh, we already killed a fax.
Well, yeah. But you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
The system has to work.
Yeah.
Flashy flash? Or is that how it looks? It looked like it just flashed, right? It was a gate flash, yes. There we go. Omenavish.
No, he's gone. Yeah, incoming's never going to get caught by the bubbles. The only way we could do that is if we had a Dictor or a Hick.
So you cannot actually land in a bubble when you're incoming?
You can, but it's like super bad luck if it happens to you.
Yeah.
Well, I have had super bad luck happen to me all day. So I start to believe in that.
Got another +1.
Who knows?
Did it come through the gate?
I don't know. It's not on D-scan, so I guess it didn't.
It did not come through the gate.
Okay, then it might land in one of our bubbles.
I'm in warp to a bubble right now.
So I'm seeing a jump bridge on my D-scan.
Yeah,
Purifier. Oh, that's friendly.
Yep, that's me. Sorry, I'm dropping cans in the bubble, decloaking cans. Or maybe I'm not.
you're at least trying to.
That is a valiant effort.
I didn't drop the can.
No, there's a cargo
That's fine.
container.
So there's a can.
There's only one?
There's one.
There's one.
You realize that you have a cooldown on the jettisoning, right?
Ah, yeah.
And the cooldown is like a minute.
Well, that's stupid.
Yes, it is stupid. But that's why we don't see jettison cans flying around in space all over the place.
Need like Tech 1 drones.
Yeah, Tech 1 drones.
There's a bunch by the store.
Is this the sun that had all of them?
Yes.
Okay, well, whatever +1 didn't come to our gate.
I'm in a dilemma.
Okay.
I really want to go and grab a glass of wine, but I also don't want to miss that mega kill that's gonna come when I go away.
Oh.
Well, given the way your luck's going today, maybe you should go get that glass of wine so everyone else gets a kill.
I didn't know, right?
That's why you bring the bottle and the glass to the computer.
I did not have the foresight today, I'm afraid.
Uh-oh.
Right, Rush will just be right back. Go kill him.
So, Asha, bubbles 8 and 7, they are supposed to be lined up with the station, right?
I believe so.
Because I just observed the one that just came through the gate. He basically got popped out a little bit further out of the gate as he jumped into our system, and then just walked there without a problem.
Warping away okay, if you're warping from the gate to the station, the bubbles on the gate will not affect you unless you are actually in them.
And if you're warping from the station to the gate, you would go directly to the gate. You wouldn't go to the point where he sort of uncloaked.
You get caught in the bubble.
You should get caught in the bubble. However, if he warped cloak, since there was no decloaking cams, we wouldn't know that he had gotten caught in the bubble, because he would be hidden from us. That's why Glintris is trying to give us decloaking cans.
Okay. I mean, I could collect those drones from the sun, if that helps, and put them there.
That would work.
I'll do that.
Yeah, the more decloaking stuff we have in our in our bubbles, the better chance we have of catching something.
Okay, I'll go there now.
Excellent. So the fax we killed, the Minakawa, is 1.5 billion-esque.
How much did he get from his insurance for that?
Probably about that if he had platinum on it.
Okay, so I just put a bookmark exactly in line with the bubbles ×4 and 150 kilometers past bubble 8. So I'm hoping that will work now.
Okay, giving it a try.
Nope, it doesn't work.
Nope.
I thought the bookmark only had to be 150 kilometers past the warp disruptor. Oh, maybe it's past the edge of the bubble.
Yeah, it's probably past the edge of the bubble. So if you go another 10 kilometers.
That or shot for 200. Ideally you could put go warp to wherever you're going to warp to, a line where you're perfectly lined to the bubble to run your bomb, and then just keep going till you're 200 past the bubble and drop a can.
Yeah, I put that one. I put that one at 160k from the mobile warp disruptor, which I figured would have been enough, but obviously not.
It should have been, because the mobile warp disruptor is only a 5k radius.
It's pretty much as perfectly in line as I could have made it. I used the Q, on the tactical.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working. Maybe just go like about 10 kilometers up. Then it would still be mostly aligned, but maybe the trigonometry will work.
Gonna try and figure this out. How far away you have to be to make it work.
Oh yeah, we definitely want to figure that out. That is what we are all about today, is figuring out all the things.
I think what Asher said is probably a good idea. If you line, and then when you're making your bookmark, go just at the edge of the bubble, the top or bottom edge, and go on past it and drop your bookmark. Because there's something about if you're trying to get into warp near a bubble too. Like if you're right on the edge of it and you're going to warp off and have to go through the bubbles, at least for me, sometimes it stops me.
Yep. So I'm now 65 kilometers and I still can't warp to that warp out. 65 kilometers from number 8 and 230 from the warp out.
Okay, so it's an angle thing rather than a distance thing.
20 seconds.
New local? 2 new
Plus
locals?
3, 2.
This actually is a pretty good gate to camp, I guess. We've got 3 systems feeding into it that probably are going to be heading to Losag.
Yep, that's why I wanted to go here.
Ares on D.
Okay, the Ares will just go right through.
So I've collected 20 drones. Where do you want me to place them? In the bubbles or just around the bubbles?
Just on the edge of the bubble. So warp to.
You can warp to Galintris at 0.
That'll work. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and by the way, just so you guys know, in case you haven't flown one, interceptors will not be caught by the bubbles ever. They are immune.
I was just going to jettison a nanite paste here.
Sorry, Galintris, I can warp to you at 0?
Yes, please.
Okay, thanks.
Most of the people who do the Fight Club are newer players, right?
I would think so.
I don't know.
You mean with Brave and the other people up here?
No. The weekly fight clubs, the uni ones. I'm just
I don't
trying.
know. I've never been to one.
Sorry, Galantris, I actually can't warp to you. I think you're cloaked, right?
Yeah, I'm cloaked. You should be able to still warp to me. You're in fleet, right?
So when I click on Watchlist and I click on your name, warp to member, nothing happens.
Well, you're both on.
You're
You're
too
on grid.
close,
You're too
man.
close to him.
Oh, here.
I'll
I
go
just
to another.
uncloaked.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'll go to another bookmark then and walk back to you.
Yep.
I'm just trying to set up my scheduling because I want to do. Since I am not going to be doing fleets next weekend, I want to do both a scepter and a bomber roam in 2 weeks so that I keep my rotation going. But I'm trying to figure out when to put things.
There's 1+ on local, right?
I think, yeah, someone just came in.
Securitas bitch.
Okay. I had her as already in here.
Yeah, she's in here already.
So, what did you kill?
Nothing.
Looks like my bad luck is rubbing off.
Maybe.
And tragedy has befallen the
+1 in local.
estate.
+1.
Was there a gate,
Gate flash. Prospect.
Yep, gone.
Oh. Yeah, he'd be hard to catch. Have you made it back to Galintris yet?
Do you want me on you?
Yeah, I thought you were going to warp to me and drop a can.
I did?
No, wrong person.
Yeah, whoever had the
White Russian.
drones.
White Russian.
Oh, that was White Russian. Oh, okay. You're 30 kilometers from me, my friend. I'm just going to drop my can here.
I already actually dropped one, so I warped to you, dropped one there, and I'm going to drop another one up here in between 7 and 2.
Okay.
So in about 5 minutes, when you're done dropping cans and everything is set up properly, we're actually just about to leave the key camp. Isn't that glorious?
I realized
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
That's okay.
Okay, so I burned the line 150 kilometers away from the warp out from number 8, and when I got to 150 kilometers, I could warp, but I got stuck in the bubble.
Oh, well.
So I'm not sure how you do this with bubbles.
I think you have to choose a celestial far away that's not in line with the bubbles.
Or just have sufficient angle that you clear the bubble.
Yeah, really just use your screen. I mean, if you center on your ship, you should be able to tell if it's in line or not in line.
Yeah. I'm just going to delete that that tack that I made because it's useless.
Does anyone know what that cosmic signature is?
No.
It's just if I see a prospect, I think about somebody trying to do some gas huffing, and
If you see a prospect down here, it's probably someone hunting for a Blops fleet.
Could be.
New Sino.
Blop Sino. That was probably the prospect.
On the station.
Yep. New local. 2 new locals. Probably coming in via the Sino.
So we have a bunch of carriers to kill in a second. Yoo-hoo!
Nah, it's jump freighters.
Obvious targets?
No, because they land on the station in the docking ring.
They're already docked, maybe.
Yeah,
I warped
they're,
over
they're
there.
docked now. I caught them on D-scan on my way over.
God damn it.
Yeah, jump freighters don't tend to play around. The people who fly them have the person that is going to be doing it right on the station. That, and you never know when it's a frog alt.
I have no idea what that means.
Red frog, black frog.
Red frogs. Yeah, okay. And those are super neutral.
Yep.
Are we green towards blue towards those?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? They probably aren't frog alts, given what they were saying about Horde moving out. They probably belong to Horde.
Yeah.
I don't mind killing hordes.
Yeah, but if the jump freighter lands on the station, you're never gonna break it before it can dock.
Yeah, they're like arcs and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Unless
Yeah.
it bounces off the station.
Even
Because
then,
they can bump.
yeah, but even then, you're not gonna kill it before. Not with 14 bombers.
You would need something very big to bomb it out the game, correct?
Oh,
Yeah.
local spike. Oh, Darwinism.
These guys, I really do want to kill.
Yep.
And your oracles. 3 oracles and a magic.
Okay, we might be about to play. Okay, that's the mana core. The mana core is in bubble number 5. Let's wait for the oracle.
So is everyone else.
Wow.
Okay,
Everyone.
warp to 30 kilometers 5. Hopefully I picked the right one.
Warping.
Ah, they're going away.
Okay, align towards them. Align towards... What the hell? They
What the shit?
align towards the gate, bombs away. Align and then bomb. And then warp off. Just GTFO. It doesn't matter where, just get out.
Cool.
Did you get one or did you jump or walk off?
I don't...
I think
I don't know. There
everything
were a
jumped.
lot of bombs out there. I think we blew up some of our bubbles.
Probably.
So apparently it's
Well,
impossible to throw a bomb while in cloak. I have to manually break cloak and
Yes.
then bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this I did not know, so I still have my 2 bombs.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I see it as an opportunity.
Did we get anyone? No, we didn't get anyone. Oh well, we tried.
The oracles are still on gate here, but they're jumping through now.
Yeah. Yeah, there were too many of them for us to take on a torp fight, so the bombs were our only chance of getting anything, and it didn't work.
Code, you're uncloaked.
Yeah, no, I'm going to see if he aggresses.
He was talking to Code.
Caracal's coming.
Okay. Caracals appear to be warping to Tax.
Yeah, it's going to be a bomber hunter.
He might be close to the 150 km below.
Okay. Can you go check?
No, he's at the gate.
Yeah, he was out
Oh,
of time.
you're uncloaked.
Code, are you here?
Yes, I'm.
Code,
I
you'll
know.
die in 3, 2.
No, we still have all our bubbles.
Yeah, we do. Okay. Well,
Oh, that's too bad.
time is up, and they are all through. Excellent job trying, guys. Let's go ahead and pick up our bubbles. So,
But you could pick them up again and reuse them?
Yep.
Yeah, you unanchor them, and then 2 minutes later you can pick them up and take them with you.
So if hopefully everyone lunched for Corp. If you did, then you can just pick up anyone's bubble.
You want everybody to get a bubble?
Everyone who dropped bubbles get a bubble.
Okay.
Lunch for self, sorry. I'll go back to the station, warp back in, and pick them up.
Okay.
So I know which ones are mine.
Well, we'll know which ones are yours when they don't let us pick them up.
Yeah.
And then we will meander back towards home and see if we can get something along the way.
This is what I'm just gonna be AFK for a second.
Okay.
So FC, having not yet satisfied my hunger for blood, what is up next?
Hopefully blood.
I like that.
Right now it doesn't look like there's anything on the calendar.
Yeah, we're not gonna fly these opponents all the way to Stackman, isn't it?
No. We're flying back to P-Taxi.
Okay, I'm getting 4 and 6. Someone else's.
I'm getting 7.
I couldn't get 4. It wouldn't let me on anchor.
4 is probably Kivas's.
Yeah, it's because it's unanchoring already.
So Pandemic Horde, I'm moving to A2 tech.
Okay, guys, go ahead and pause where you are and cloak up. We just got a new local. So Glintris, Kivas, will try to go ahead and get to where you can cloak.
I'm cloaked, but I'm in the middle of a bubble, so...
Yeah. Same here. Okay, Oracle. See where it lands.
He's getting through.
Yeah, he's going through. Okay.
Yeah. Everybody, they all know the tack. They know the gate's here, and so they go into tacks and stuff.
Or they're warping to Celestials.
We should, however, have identified that specific open spot, because that's literally where everybody has gone through.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we'll look at it for the next one, I guess.
Yep.
I'm quite happy I did those 2 skill injectors.
This has been a learning adventure for everyone.
I really am, and I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, noes.
Oh, this one's Kivas.
Yeah, 7 and 8 are mine, guys.
Okay, I'm heading to 2.
I'm heading to 6.
Okay. I unanchored it already, so you should be able to pick it up. It'll go down any second now.
It just did. Whoever wants the 6 bubble can just like trade Russia. Whatever.
Yeah, we just need to pick them up. It doesn't really matter who ends up with which ones.
Okay, I'm headed towards 5.
Okay, 2 is unanchored.
FC, I really need to log off, so I'm going to jump through this gate and go and dock up in high sec.
Okay.
There's
Thanks
not
for the
a
fleet.
there's not a station, somebody says in that care.
You are 5 jumps away from the nearest station.
Yeah, 5 jumps will be right.
All right, see you later, Eleanor.
Yep, thanks, bye.
See you, bye.
Thank you for coming.
See you, mate.
Shawad is back. Is there any system you want me to scout out?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Did someone unanchor 7 already?
Yeah, Kivas unanchored it. It's mine.
Okay.
Okay, 2 is unanchored. I'm just waiting for it to go down. Someone unanchored 1 already? Yes, no?
In the meantime, does it make sense for everyone to pick up something in their cargo hold to jettison?
Omen Navy issue.
Omen coming in.
Okay.
In a bubble.
He's in a bubble.
Can we torpedo him?
Yep. Come on down. Come warp down to the gate. Point.
Oh, he got across though. He's across.
No. Oh, there he goes. Damn.
That seems to me we are a little lacking of webs and scrams in this fleet.
I had a point.
Yeah, he was pointed.
Still, my point being the same.
Yeah.
What are those long-range long-range weapers?
The grapplers? Those,
Grappler.
those only fit on battleships.
They're
Oh.
not really long range. They're just
They're not
really
long-range.
heavy duty.
They're not long-range at all. I'm talking about which ships get the plus.
The rapier and the
Eshimu.
Oh yeah, those ones would be nice.
Is it the Ashmu? Yeah. Well, the rapier and whatever the other recon like the rapier is. I can't remember what it is.
You know, with these things, you're not really talking about doing a close order fight. I mean, you're really an alpha fleet with torpedoes. We just don't have enough numbers.
Oh, I don't disagree. But it would be nice to have some people to hold down the target while we alpha it from afar.
Yeah. That is why I like.
He's back, huh? The Omen
Okay.
Aviation.
Lock him up or?
Yeah.
I'm shooting him. I'm shooting him. He's targeting
Okay.
back.
I'm scrammed.
Okay, get him.
Galintros is dead. Or not.
Galintros, get out if you at all
I'm
possible.
working on it.
Okay, guys, everyone needs to be shooting at this guy. He needs to go down quick. Does anyone have point on him?
No.
Okay.
No, I had to warp off.
Too
man.
fast.
Did you have drones out?
He just recalled his
Yep.
drones. He's going to warp
I'll
out.
collect twos.
He's warping out now. If you don't have point.
Now he's like 60 away.
Move away, Dallin.
Trying to.
I'm no longer in range of the
Yeah.
torpedoes.
I'm not
There's a
either.
claw.
Get distance to him, guys. Get distance to him. He's also armor fit. Armor repped. So that was nothing. I suggest getting away from him.
Yeah, guys, get off him.
Move
Get off.
away from me, White Russian.
Yeah, sorry.
What happened?
Oh, just I got decloaked.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
Oh no, it's gold.
Okay, everyone should be on one of the tacticals, cloaked up. White, go ahead and cloak.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gone.
We've still got a bubble to be picked up. I've got now
Yep.
more cargo space.
Galintros is gonna get it.
So the bad
Yeah,
thing
I gotta
about
go get.
the bad thing about being in null 6 space like this place around is people actually know how to fly their ships.
Yeah, we're just learning.
Oh yeah, I
I'm like-
agree. But it's good. I mean, it's nice actually flying against
Two-
people that are competent.
200
Guys, there's still a Manticore on D-scan, right? And they're cloaky, right?
Manticores are in D-scan and they are cloaking.
Gal, you're breaking up heavily, man.
kilometers from this
Gal, you're breaking super
Stupid.
hard.
thing, and I can't warp.
Mumble's being weird.
Oh, and Iron Grit.
Asher, you're uncloaked.
Yep, I'm picking stuff up.
There's an O&I Grid Escher.
Oh, and I is shooting at me.
Okay,
I'm warping.
good call.
I'm not sure if it's gonna be in time.
Can you pull him off the gate?
Okay,
Nice.
I'm warped. I'm good.
Oh, no, Oracle just showed up.
Could be a good fight.
No, it couldn't.
No.
There they go.
Are they fighting each other?
Hound on grid as well now.
Oh, they're fighting each other?
Well, look, I saw something go back and forth between them. I don't know what it was.
Maybe reps.
Well, neither one of them are reppers.
Spike.
Okay, it's big spike.
Okay, everyone be on the above or below tack and be cloaked.
This is a
Oh
good
man,
time.
too bad this didn't happen first.
Yeah.
It's always like that, right? You
Oh, yeah.
collect everything, and then they come.
Listen, when I log on, fleets are just finishing, and then when I get ready to log off because it's late, fleets are just starting.
Same thing for me. There he is. That guy.
Those oracles would be really good targets for bombers.
I was just about to say, how much damage would that bomb do to him?
With this number of bombers, we could kill them. They don't have a lot of tank.
Yeah, if we were still set up for it.
There's still another Oracle here.
Yeah, and there's an O&I landing. And I will take one more hit and be dead. Okay,
in which
Oracle
case,
left.
I suggest you do not take another hit.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea. Oh, the O&I is out of attack. Like, way off. I think they're waiting to see whether or not we pick up that last mobile deep.
You know, they might actually have cloakies on here.
Yeah.
They might have
Well,
had
yeah,
for
we've
some time.
seen some bombers on D-scan, so that weren't us.
Oh,
Didn't we
he's
take a
almost
mana
right on
course
our 300 km 5 tack there.
I'm just saying that they might have been here for some time.
No, because they spiked in. Yeah,
Yeah,
he is right on that tack. Do you guys want to try to get him? Oh, he's shooting at the cans, so he's aggressed. Okay,
I mean, this is the same guy we've been. Okay.
No, this isn't the same
So
guy.
go to the trigger kitten tag?
I suggest we try and bounce away with someone holding him.
Which tag?
The 30k M5.
Yeah, warp to the 30k M5, and then go ahead and shoot him. Or actually bomb him. Oh, he's getting too close to the attack.
Yeah, he's moving too fast.
Yeah, he's not gonna... It's not gonna work. Damn. He shot a cargo container. That was what he was doing. Oh,
Oh yeah, he shot a whole 9-9 pace.
Do you want to take him?
I'm in position.
Okay, guys, go. Go.
Bombs away.
Don't get hit by your own bombs.
Yeah, I was too close. I just warped.
Point.
Oh, no, don't... Kivas, don't stay near him. There's bombs out.
Yeah, I've just took a freaking bomb hit.
Okay, guys, warp off.
God, these things are slow.
They're so slow.
Kivas, are you pointed?
No, I'm
Then
warping.
Okay.
Hopefully. Man, this thing is slow.
It is, and I'm out of bombs. I just bought one off contract, and I had 2 bombs in it.
They align so incredibly slowly. I understand your choice of an inertia stabilized rush. That was clever.
Okay, I'm seeing
Sorry,
a
guys.
bunch of bombers out and cloaked. You guys warp to a different tack and cloak up.
Oh shit, there's uncloaked on the above tag. Why are you not cloaked, guys?
Okay, warp to the below tack and cloak and warp.
I think it's because Kavius hit them uncloaked.
Yeah, sorry guys, I didn't cloak while I was warping.
Did we at
Okay,
least
guys.
hit him?
Probably hit him, but we didn't get anywhere near killing him. Go ahead and set destination PTAC Z. Kivas, cloak up.
I had to wait my cooldown.
Oh. Okay.
Raise above it, man.
Okay, wait. Go ahead and check the outgate. We're just gonna leave that last small warp disruptor.
Okay, copy. Let me just align and while I'm cloaked, and then I walk over it.
Okay.
I bet those guys are waiting in one of those 2 systems. Maybe not.
I think most of them jumped through into Cario.
Oh,
Looks
they
like
did.
he's gonna take out our mobile disruptor anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's why I'm abandoning it. Okay, fleet align T8H. Stay cloaked. When you are a bomber, cloak is life.
This side of the gate is clean. I jump through.
Okay.
And there's one in local on the other side in T8H.
Okay, fleet warp T8H, jump on contact.
How do you know we're not already warped?
I'm hoping that you guys are actually listening.
Oh yeah, I definitely were, but I'm just posting.
Can I tell? No.
No, you can't. But I'm just posting interesting, like.
Yeah, the answer is no. I can't know that you are.
I mean, this whole concept of being invisible is so mind-blowing to me in a game where everything relies upon seeing each other. That was incoming, by the way. No, it was not. Oh, jump on contact. That's what you said.
Yeah, jump on contact.
See, then I wasn't listening.
Okay.
7V tech gate is clean on the outside. Let me just jump through.
Okay, fleet starburst, cloak up. And then align 7V.
Three in local on the other side in 7V tech. Nobody on grid.
Okay. Stand by for a second. Dominion's having computer issues.
Nothing on D-scan. I'm warping to the sun to check out the rest.
Okay.
It's a Dominix and a Chimera.
Okay, we're not going to play with that at this point.
What?
We saw that Dominic's coming in. I think that's in a pause.
Okay, fleet warp 7V.
I'd love to kill myself, Chimera, though.
You couldn't kill it.
You're being negative again.
No, he just tried killing them. Need a bunch of bombers.
Okay, Galintros DC'd. Yeah, we don't have nearly enough to kill a Chimera.
The zero tech gate is clean.
Okay, hang on. Fleet jump 7V. We're gonna go kind of slow because I'm waiting for Galintros to get logged in. Fleet starburst and align 0 tech W. Starburst cloak and align.
Scout is still on zero tech W gate.
Okay. Just hang out there.
Sure.
Okay, we're just gonna go back. Fleet warp 0 tech W, will cloak up.
Scout's gonna jump.
Yep. Yeah, Galintros is just gonna make his own way home when his computer decides to behave.
Bombers look amazing, by the way. They
Some
look
of them
so
do.
good. The Manticore is beautiful.
Yeah, the Manicore is beautiful. The Purifier,
Not so much.
not so much. Fleet.
Yeah, your fit said it all.
White, go
One
ahead.
in local in zero tech W.
Okay, fleet jump. Starburst cloak up. Then a line out gate.
It actually looks like a potato.
Yep.
Outgate is clean.
Fleet Warp 7 GC. Yep, that's why I named mine Stealth Potato.
Yeah, I got the reference. Nemesis is pretty cool too.
Yep, but really, the Hound has its kind of own sparse beauty to it.
But 7 GC is clean.
Okay,
nobody in local.
Fleet Jump 7 GC on contact. The Purifier is the only one that's just ugly.
Hound looks like a small triple, right?
Yeah, it's not super pretty, but it's gotten a kind of economy about it.
Yeah, it
It's
looks
got
like
those
every
fins
other.
on it like a stiletto.
It looks like every other Mimitar ship made of gaffer tape and wooden bricks.
Fleet.
Whatever.
Starburst Cloak Up and Warp Out Gate.
One in local in GTech 3.
Okay.
Did you say jump on contact, Hatcher?
Yeah, go and jump on contact. Okay, Starburst Cloak Up. Okay, White. How does K70 look?
I just jumped into it. There are 9 in local.
9?
Nobody on the gate. 9.
Oh. Fleet Warp K70. Just wasn't sure if you said 9 or 9D.
Sorry, 9.
Hey, and for you guys that don't fly bombers much, when we're going through a gate like that and you're aligning and then cloaking, you got a 15-second delay.
Sorry, guys. 3 Hurricanes and an Atron just showed up on the gate in K7D to your system.
Okay, we're gonna try to cross jump them.
I think they're jumping it.
Okay, Fleet Jump K70 on contact.
Can't we kill those easily?
If it was only one of them, yeah. Three of them will wreck us.
Yeah, we only apply half damage to Hurricanes. Maybe less.
No, they're still okay. Hold your gate click. Okay, they jumped through.
The VTech L gate is clean.
Okay, Starburst, Cloak, Work, VTech L.
Okay, I'm going to jump into VTech L.
Yep.
There's only 1 in local.
Okay.
Gate is clean. There's actually a malediction on the gate.
Okay, that's fine. Fleet jump, VLECM. Starburst Cloak Up. Okay, White, go ahead and jump into home and see how it's looking. Fleet align. Align P-Taxi.
Outgate is clean.
Fleet Warp P-Taxi.
And P-Taxi is clean. Only friendly in locals.
Okay. Fleet jump on contact, P-Taxi. Go and dock up.
Hey, thanks, Asher. That was fun.
Thank you for coming with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. What? So this is Quirius or whatever, the home base?
Yeah, this is home base.
This is home 2, actually.
Yeah,
That
home
Maledict's
version
going to
2.
jump and try to grab somebody, I think.
That'll be funny. Okay, yeah. Just dock up. Just cloak as soon as you drop your gate cloak.
So Ash, I'm just going to delete those bookmarks, okay?
Leave the above and below ones, because those are useful
Okay.
for everyone, and then just clear out the rest.
So arguably, any bomber will lose to literally any other ship in 1v1.
Yes. Bombers are not a 1v1 ship.
That's a
They'll
bit
lose
sad.
just anything if they're by themselves.
Just a little bit sad.
Well, they'd be way overpowered.
Given that if you get 20 of them, you can take out a carrier. It's a decent trade-off.
Yeah. There are people that Raza that'll put one small bubble down somewhere, just one catch bubble, and sit cloaked right, perfect for launching the bombs. And when frigates get stuck in it, they'll launch the bomb, and that'll kill them.
That's me.
Okay, I'm gonna end the recording now.